of our communication is the quality of our life.
S.
A. T.
V.
A. T.
O. V.
E.
I'm playing the role of a mirror. I'm playing the role of a mirror. I'm reflecting back to you what I understood you said and the feeling behind it. Maybe you don't agree with me, but if you show that you understand what I said and the feeling behind it, then I'm probably going to be a lot more open to your perspective. It has to be worse. It has to be worse. We're switching roles. Partner B, you're speaking. Partner A, it has to be worse. Terrible attending behavior. Switching roles. Begin. Okay. Bring that to a close. Thank you. Bring that to a close. That was awesome. That's just the sort of testimonial I love about my workshop. And she said it was awful.
Here we are, folks, at the recent graduation of the Satvatove seminar. We are all heading out into the world to transform our lives and the planet.
All right. Yep.
I am unstoppable, powerfully prosperous.
Satvatove in the ancient Sanskrit language means goodness or enlightenment. Tov means something similar, goodness or enlightenment in the biblical Hebrew language. So we're combining these ancient wisdom traditions in endeavor to give enlightenment and goodness to the world. My inspiration to be a life coach and to train others to be a life coach.
My name is Patrick, and I am a future trainee to be a life coach.
Is that I get excited by excellence. For this self-realization, for this spiritual realization in the Satvatove environment, we start with communication. High-level communication is a doorway. It's the doorway to that self-realization that we're talking about. We're powerful to the extent of our ability to communicate ourselves so that people get us. People get us. I get bored with myself when I'm in mediocrity, and I'm vitalized and energized and enthusiastic when I'm committing to excellence, committing to giving 100%. And so when we're aligned with spirit, then naturally we're growing. We're jumping out of our boxes and getting out of our comfort zone. And for me, that's where life is exciting, and I like to be around and with people who are similarly dedicated to growth. That's why life coaching with the spiritual essence at the center is so exciting for me.
It's a roller coaster ride, but I mean, it's an awesome ride. And not many roller coaster rides change your life, and this was a life changer, definitely.
That there's something, some element, something that I call David, that it remains steady and constant despite the complete change of body. So that's the spiritual element, that which is eternal, which doesn't change when the body changes. And so that's the focus of meaningful endeavors for self-realization. For him, if I'm communicating with myself, I'm not a reliable person. I'm going to set that up because we like to be right. I let her down again. I disappointed him again. See, I'm not dependable. If I'm communicating with myself, I deserve abundance to flow in my life. I'm going to make that happen. So this communication, the quality of our communication is the quality of our life. It's not just out there. It starts in here. Spiritual life coaching with in the Satvatove spirit. Spiritual life coaching, it's about stopping to chase happiness and instead choosing the happiness that's intrinsic to our spiritual being. It's to stop chasing security and choosing security. Spiritual spark means consciousness. And so my conviction is that everyone has the knowledge, everyone has the consciousness, the ability, the capability, the completeness within themselves to handle their life at a high level of excellence and to create fulfillment, to create extraordinary results. We focus, whether it's in our seminars or one-on-one coaching or group coaching or corporate coaching or family coaching, we focus on creating a sacred space through high-level mastery of communication. And in that sacred space created through clean communication with ourselves and with everyone in our life, then that's a powerful opportunity to do courageous introspection and to see what's authentic, what's me, what's authentic, and what's inauthentic. About the way I'm presenting myself to the world, about the goals I've chosen. Oftentimes someone in coaching, they're so frustrated, they're not achieving their goal, and sometimes they'll find, through the Satvatove coaching, they'll find that, yes, I'm frustrated, I'm not happy, and that's because this goal isn't mine. This was my father's goal. I don't really own it. This was my spouse's goal. This was my community's goal. This was my whatever. And then they get to, here's who I really am. Here are goals that are authentic to me. And they're able to and then once someone owns it, once someone commits to that, then of course they have their full inspiration to make it work in their life. And so that clarity and that courage to be authentic, it comes in that sacred space that we create through this spiritual communication base. For my life coaching, my intention is that people get self-awareness. They get self-awareness. That people get deepened consciousness of who they are apart from the masks and the roles. People get deep in consciousness of who they are authentically. And from that place of self-awareness, of expanding self-awareness, that people act with power to create a life that's uniquely them. And from that being, their action, their doing is empowered, it's potent, it's unique, it's alive, it's colorful. And then naturally all of the comforts of life that they desire will naturally flow into their life. Because they're not trying for those, they're not trying to have things separate from their being. It organically flows. Their activity and the abundance that comes into their life, it organically flows from being fully expressed. That's what I want.
I feel like somebody turned my smile back on. So happy, and I feel like I have a new excitement for life that I don't know where it was before, but it's here now and I'm gonna use it.